What's the biggest buffet in Las Vegas and what makes it worth the price? Where can you go to enjoy over 250 chef-prepared dishes from 9 high-end restaurants and all in one location?
We are taking you to the world-famous Bacchanal Buffet at Caesars. No foodie should miss this culinary adventure.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Off we go on yet another Monday morning adventure, folks, and with it being race week in Las Vegas, we're taking the back route up Frank Sinatra Drive to that icon of Roman opulence, the one and only Caesar's Palace. Paula has often told you that being on the Strip in the early morning affords you the most beautiful views of these beautiful resorts, and today is no exception. From the driveway in every direction, Caesars looks gorgeous and camera ready. Stroll out to the sidewalk along the boulevard, though, for the money shot. 57 years and still a showstopper. By the time you watch this, the inaugural Formula One race in Las Vegas will be in the history books, but on this Monday, it's still in our future. Just thought you'd want to see what it looks like along Las Vegas Boulevard out front of Caesars. Takes your breath away, doesn't it? What have they done to this place? Over at the Flamingo intersection is a sea of metal trusses which bisect your view in every direction. Not sure how much of this is going to remain after the race cars move on. It never fails. Every time we are out front of Caesars on a weekday morning, we come across some kind of filming. This one is a Fox TV show called Idiot Sandwich, the latest brainchild of superstar chef Gordon Ramsay. It was born out of a sketch on James Corden's Late Late Show that went viral. And the winner of this sandwich-making competition will earn the title of Gordon's Idiot Sandwich, along with a cash prize. All right, that was a nice half-hour diversion, but now it's on to the business of the day, our reservation at the biggest and grandest buffet in Las Vegas, the Bacchanal at Caesars. Happily, the ever-present line of guests is moving pretty fast for this first seating of the day. It's a cool $70 for the brunch, but we pay it cheerfully, and from what we can see, it's pretty spectacular in there. Just check out the dining spaces. The Bacchanal Buffet originally opened in 2012, 25,000 square feet devoted to foodies at a cost of $17 million. A Japanese firm by the name of Super Potato did the concept. A modern aesthetic using glass, wood, and steel, clean lines, and reclaimed materials. During the pandemic closure, several million more was invested in a redesign, retaining the concept of nature in the dining rooms and opening up the kitchens even more to our view. One thing Paula noted when she was in here was the decor above the cooking stations. Each one unique, inspired by those same natural design elements, as well as reflecting the type of food being prepared behind them. We read that there are 16,000 bowls, plates, glasses, and jars in here. The visuals are incredible.
Well, hello and good morning from the Bacchanal Buffet. I cannot believe, like so many other places in this town, never been in here before, and it is so humongous. I was absolutely dazzled being taken to my seat and just seeing how incredibly huge this is. I think it seats 600 guests, and I can believe it. So I've just been around all of the stations. It is just a dazzling, staggering array of food for what they call brunch. There is no way any human being could consume, 1/10 of what they have in here to choose from. So, folks, let's get started on Buffet at the Bacchanal.
There are 9 show kitchens at the Bacchanal featuring 250 dishes each day. The one closest to the entry is all about the freshest of seafood, and we mean fresh. Help yourself to the seafood boil, shrimp, shellfish, or pick up a lobster egg bite. At the American station, we have the meats, steak, tri-tip, prime rib, and brisket at 9 in the morning. Not to mention roast turkey and chicken, 4 kinds of sausage, and a honey ham. How about a breakfast slider? Scrambled eggs, hash browns, bacon, corned beef hash, and even pasta. Over here, a chorizo scramble, monkey bread, and piping hot oatmeal.
So I more or less started at the front of the place, kind of what I guess I'll call the American section, and I have to try the thing that was the most intriguing to me. I'm not going to remember all of these items, but we'll put them down as a caption below. This is, I think, called Hog Heaven waffle. It's on a waffle. It looks like it's egg, bacon, sausage, ham, and oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know, syrup? Let's see, it's gonna be a mess. I need 2 hands too because I'm gonna drop it. Yep, it's all those things and the kitchen sink, and it is maple syrup. Let me get rid of this thing because that's too amazing. Super sweet. It was piping hot when I picked it up. In fact, I couldn't even hold the plate. It was so hot, but it cooled off quickly just in the time I'm talking to you. Already made a mess on my face, and that was my first taste. Let's see what else we have. So this is American breakfast sausage, always a favorite. Crispy when you bite into it. I love that. Sweet country sausage. I like that a lot. So I had to get, the carved meats are just utterly incredible. So I had to get a couple things. I'm a big fan of ham. So I did get some of this honey glazed ham. Wow, this is a big bite. That is perfection. Salty, sweet, perfectly cooked, very good ham. And you're gonna laugh. Even though it's breakfast, there's a big sign that says eat your greens. So I got some of these greens, that's lima beans and peas and asparagus and edamame and I don't know what all. Little hint of garlic. You never have to ask me twice to eat my greens. Those are really good. Really good. I also have just a little bit of fruit, just because it is breakfast, and I have some roast turkey. Let's see what that looks like, huh? The meats are just incredible. So many people are going for the prime rib and all that. Plus, as you go around the stations, there's just so much to choose from. It's staggering. All right, turkey. Mild seasoning, nice and moist, very good. I love turkey. All right, and then the last unusual thing on my plate, this is again, I don't remember the name, but it's a potato mixture in the in the American side that has some scrambled eggs in it, cheese, onions. All right. That's fantastic. I love that. All right, I will be back for another round, but meanwhile, I'm going to nibble on this stuff. Super, super, super good.
With a spread this extensive, you want a break from the heavy stuff and taste something fresh, light, and good for you. These minis are perfect. And there's a selection of salads as well. Over here is an artfully crafted cheese board, some deli meats, and artesian bread. Bacon brioche loaf? Yes, please. When they describe these as show kitchens, they mean it. The chefs are back there preparing and serving the dishes while we watch. At the Asian station is a selection of sushi, California rolls, yellowtail hamachi, Bacchanal nigiri, and volcano rolls. But it might just be that whole roast pig at the Korean station that steals the show. Or how about these 3 roasting ducks? Korean glass noodles, Kalbi ribs, chicken wings, and kimchi fried rice. Next door, the Chinese counter features everything from dumplings to pot stickers, crab legs to frog legs, and savory stir fries.
All right, friends, back for round 2, and I actually grabbed 2 plates of goodies. I went to all the international stations and picked up a little something from all of them. First, although I did try to be a good girl, and I stopped at the healthy stuff first. So this is an all-green smoothie, very green, has lots of ingredients, all good for you. And really delicious, incredibly fresh, and I love it. Sometimes green smoothies are a little off-putting, but that is incredibly delicious. Big thumbs up on that. Also have a yogurt granola parfait with some Greek yogurt, so let's have a bite of that as well. Try to be a good girl before I eat all the junk. That's very good as well. Lots of healthy choices here. By the way, my fruit was delicious. I did indulge in some of that on my first plate. All right, you guys. There's a whole roasted pig over there. I couldn't not get a piece of the whole roasted pig. So here it is, a hunk of pork. It looks amazing. Tender, delicious, no fat on that piece. Wow. Hawaiian luau roasted pig, that is delicious. So over in the Asian section, I picked up some black pepper beef with, it looks like asparagus. Let me grab a piece of asparagus and a piece of the beef. Ooh, really tender beef. I love that. Put that over white rice. That is wonderful. Oh, sometimes Asian dishes, the beef isn't tender. This is really tender. Really good quality beef. Crunchy asparagus, which I love. And the black pepper, it's not a hot Pepper is just savory. I love that. So also from there, I got a shiitake mushroom vegetarian hot sticker. So have a bite of that. I forgot to get any sauce for it. I should have got some sweet and sour sauce. Honestly, it's just mostly dough. Buttery dough, very good. I don't really taste much in the filling. And then a vegetarian spring roll. I'm a big fan of spring rolls again. I didn't get sweet and sour. I wish I would have. Very good. Traditional vegetarian spring roll. Not greasy. I like that a lot. Very flaky. Big fan. All right. Second plate coming up.
There's a beehive of activity back there in the kitchen at the Latin station. Not only do they have a great selection of hot items, you'll also find 3 variations of ceviche. Have we said how much we love individually plated items on the buffet? There are lots of them right here at this spot. More artistically plated items are on display at the Mediterranean counter, including pan-seared salmon and tasty-looking lamb gyro. Let me take a closer look at this, a pot of pasta fagioli calling my name. There's also an assortment of sliced pizza.
Oh, my friends, it's all the Italian and the Mexican and the Spanish. Yes, I know it's breakfast, but I have to have a bite of pasta fagioli. Gotta do it. Big, big, beautiful hunks of tomato in that. Look at that mouthful. I saw the thing bubbling away. I knew I had to have it. Okay. Puts Olive Garden to shame. That is so delicious. I need the recipe. Oh, it's great. So also in the Italian section, I got a piece of breakfast pizza, which is scrambled eggs, sausage, I don't know what all, no, not sausage, scrambled eggs, bacon, cheese. Have a bite. That goes all over my face. That's also a very buttery crust. I like that. I could make that breakfast with a cup of tea. That's wonderful. Yeah, yes. You know what? Leave it. Leave it. I still want to pick at those. They're really good. Not ready yet to give up my plate. All right. So this is Mexican street food, I think. It's a sausage and a pepper and some cheese and maybe a little bit of tomato on top and a really nice little roll. Between that and the pasta fagioli, those might be the 2 best things I've eaten since I sat down here. That sausage had a little bit of a bite to it. Might be chorizo, I don't know, or andouille. It's great. That bread is buttery and toasted. I love that. Oh my gosh. Huge thumbs up. And then the last thing, I had to get a little churro from the Mexican spot as well. Cinnamon, sugar. That is great. That's great. All right, friends. I never saw the desserts yet. I thought I walked the whole place, but I missed them somewhere. I'm going on a hunt for sweets next.
It turns out the dessert station is near the front of the Bacchanal Buffet with enticing selections on all 4 sides. It's really hard to miss with the soaring display of glassware right above it. Choose from exotic samples of chia seed pudding, or Vietnamese coffee mousse. And seasonal treats like pumpkin ganache mini cones, mini tartlets, and fresh fruit, donuts, cupcakes, tiny servings of cake, mousse, creme brulee, pudding, and cheesecake. And there's more creamy gelato flavors. Cookies, piping hot cinnamon rolls, to an assortment of flaky pastries.
Well, friends, I found the dessert, and oh my goodness, my eyes were bugging out. The choices are amazing. Had to pour myself a fresh cup of tea for this adventure. So I got half a dozen, 6 different desserts, and luckily almost everything is a really tiny little tasty portion size, which I really appreciate because there's so many things I want to try, but I can't eat all of them. So first of all, this is a pumpkin chocolate ganache cone. Look at the size of this. How absolutely adorable. So I have to have a bite.
Yes.
Very light, only lightly pumpkin flavored, a little bit of a nutmeg to it. The chocolate sets it off. That is really elegant in flavor. I love that. That's very, very good. So we have this teeny tiny little tarts, which I love. This one is chocolate caramel, and this one is a lemon something. Again, we'll put the official names down at the bottom, but I'll try the lemon first. I'm a lemon fanatic, and it looks very light and fluffy. A meringue topping, lemon filling on the inside. That is exquisite. That's a baby lemon tart. I will finish that because I love it. A sip of tea before we go on to the chocolate. All right. So this is, I think, chocolate pecan and caramel. Let's have a bite of that one. That one's more crumbly. Okay, that's a really good little baby tart. Not super sweet. I love that a lot. Wow. Perfect with coffee or tea. I love the size of it. It's like a 3-bite dessert. I love that a lot. Wow. All right, we're 3 for 3 on these little baby desserts so far. Moving on, I need a fork because this is a hot cinnamon roll. I mean, hot for me to even touch. So let me get my knife out, cut a little piece of it. It just absolutely looks soaked in butter. I'll have to tell my my editor to skip past my awkward cutting. Cinnamon roll a la Bacchanal Buffet. That is heaven. Way better than Cinnabon. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Huge 3 thumbs up on that one. That is fabulous. I also have, since I have my fork in hand, I have a piece of berry cheesecake. Again, just lovely little portion sizes. I love these. Creamy, fresh. I have to say, everything is super fresh. Nothing was like from yesterday. It's all really, really good, and I'm definitely going to chow down on that blackberry. And then the very last thing is a little mini apple turnover. And I love the size of these. I never buy an apple turnover at a bakery because they're always so huge. But look how flaky that is, and it's just a little baby one. Butter overload. That's probably my least favorite of the 6. Everything else was superb, and I'm definitely going for second bites on some of those because it was terrific. I'll tell you what, you might balk at the price. It cost me $70 to walk in here, and you have 90 minutes to enjoy this unbelievable feast. But I got my money's worth. It's amazing in this place, and the service has been superb, friendly, impeccable, flawless, really. Bacchanal, big thumbs up.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can't believe that I missed out on this buffet.
I'll tell you what, when we were editing this and putting it together and I saw all of the dishes that I missed, I never even had a piece of bread at that buffet. I want you to go with me so that you can hold the table while I make the rounds 10 times.
The thing is, you know, $70, that'd be $140 for brunch. I don't know. That's just a little bit high for me.
Well, we could always do dinner. I think it's way more.
All right, we could do dinner. You did a terrific job down there, Paula. I love what you did out front of Caesars. I love how you showed all the stuff that was happening for the F1 race. Of course, that's over now. And what you did in the buffet was amazing. And we tried out a new camera, didn't we?
Yeah, let's mention that. You watched me eating on the new DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for the first time. Big thumbs up on that brand new camera. We only got it a few days ago.
Yeah, and if you notice in a couple of the shots, when she put the food up close to it, it would focus in on it. We have to practice that because that is an amazing feature.
That is an amazing feature. I can't wait to go do food again just to try that out again.
If you're a YouTuber, if you're out there, I would say this camera is a game changer, 100%.
We are loving it. Let me say one other thing. I do want to thank Dawn, aka Cakey Nudge, for offering to comp me at the buffet. We couldn't make it work out schedule-wise, but thank you, Dawn, anyway.
All right. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people, Miss Paula?
Yes, there is. We are going to have a special Thanksgiving edition of Paula's Las Vegas Kitchen on our main channel. On Wednesday, we're making leftovers from Thanksgiving dinner.
Sounds good to me. Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.